Hello everybody, my name is Anthony Liu from AZVR Universe, Mechanical Universe. Today, let's begin Lesson 10, Inspection before user removal from service. In Lesson 9, we learned about the rigging hardware, loading, rigging, shackles, hooks, and WLL. In Lesson 10, we move to the next important step, inspection before use. Before every lifting, we must inspect the rigging equipment. This includes sling, shackles, hooks, pins, wrenches, lifting eyes, chain legs, wire rope, and rated capacity markings. A lifting component may look simple, but under the load it carries a serious force. A small crack, a bent pin, a damaged wrench, or unreadable wheel WLL making can create a damaged situation. For shackles, we check the bow, crank, ears, and pin. The pin must be fully seated. The threads must not be damaged. The ears must not be split open. The WLL marking must be available here. For hooks, we check for cracks, bending, twisting, throttle moving, wear, and wrench condition. If a wrench is missing or does not work properly, the hook should not be used for lifting. For slings, the inspection depends on the sling types. Wire rope slings must be checked for broken wires, corrosions, cans, burred edges, crushed eyes, and damaged eyes. Synthetic sling must be checked for cuts, burns, chemical damages, broken sutures, melt fibers, and missing tags. One very important rule is this: if the rated capacity is missing or unreadable, do not guess. Remove the component for service and ask qualified persons. In rigging, guessing is not acceptable. The safety decisions rule is simple. If it is damaged, remove it. If the rating is missing, remove it. If the pin does not sit, remove it. If the wrench does not work, remove it. If you are not sure, stop and ask. A safe lifter starts before the load leaving the ground. Inspect every component before every lift. If there is a doubt, take it out of the service. Why inspection matters. Before every lift, rigging equipment must be inspected. Inspected helps prevent dropped loads, overload failure, damaged hardware use, sling failure, hook or shackle failures, injury to works, damage to equipment. A small detector can become the serious failure under the road. What must be checked before using sling, shackles, hooks, lifting eyes, pins, lanterns, here, chain links, wire ropes, synthetic webbings, rated capacity markings. The entire load path must be safe. Shackle inspection area. Inspect the shackle carefully. Check bow or wear. Bow means deformation. Wear, cracks and deformation. Crown and inside radius of wear. Pin for wear. Pin here for wear. Bending and thread damage. Thread damage. Pin is fully seated. Pin is fully seated. Ears are not splitting or opening up. WILL marked here is readable. Never use shackle if the pin does not sit properly. Hook inspection area. Inspect the hook before lifting, looking for cracks. Bending. Bending means deformation. Twisting. Throat opening here. Size. Damaged wrench. Damaged wrench. Here. Missing wrench. Wear at the load bearing almost here. Loading the bearing area. Unreadable marking. Unreadable. Here is here. WLL5T means here. If there isn't unreadable markings, don't use. A hook with a damaged wrench. Should be removed from service. You can do it. Sling inspections. Here. Inspect the sling before every lifting. For wire rope sling, here. Check breaking wires. Cans. Bird caging. Crushed sections. Damaged wires. For synthetic sling, here, synthetic sling, check, cuts, burns, chemical damaged, break cincture, meld fibers, missing tags here. If the sling tag is missing or accident, do not guess the capacity. Rated capacity marking. Every lifted component must have a readable rated capacity. Looking for wheel, size, grade, manufacturer marking, sling tags, identification numbers. If the rating mark is missing, unreadable, or inconsistent with the lifting plan, remove the item from service. In rigging, guessing is not acceptable. Removing from service. Remove equipment from service if you find cracks, severe wear, deformation, bending, stretching, crossing, damaged thread, missing pin, damaged wrenches, missing tags, unreadable WLL, unknown history. Do not repair, modify, or reuse the damaged rigging hardware unless approved by the qualified person, for example, engineer, mechanical engineer. Practical decisions ruler. Use this simple ruler. It is damaged. Remove it. If the rating is missing, remove it. If the pin does not sit, remove it. If the wrench does not work, remove it. If you are not sure, ask a qualified person. Safety decisions. No gas, no shortcut, no lift until verified. Summary. Before every lift, inspect the entire load path. Check all hardware and slings. Confirm the rated capacity. Look for wear, cracks, bending, corrosions, and deformations. Remove unsafe equipment from service. Ask a qualified person who, when in doubt. Final message. A safe lift starts before the road leaving the ground. Merci beaucoup. See you next time.